All right, so now we're going to factor and solve the rest of this problem. Be very careful that you don't forget the coefficients. All right, so this first term, all right, so they go in order backwards. Remainder, constant, x squared, and if there were more terms, it'd be x cubed and x to the fourth and so forth. So that the number there goes with x squared. So this is 3x squared. Right? That -1 goes with x, so that's going to be negative x. And then this is the constant, -2. And since we're solving, we'll set that equal to 0. So 3 times -2 is -6. We need two numbers that multiply to give us -6, but add to give us the b term of -1. So it's a nice little review here of factoring as well. Right? So, well, got to be one apart, so it's going to be 3 and 2. And since they have to add to a negative, multiply to a -6 and add to a -1, it's going to be -3 and 2. So we keep the 3x squared, we replace the -x with a -3x and a +2x, and we keep the -2. The first two are a group, the second two are a group. We'll pull out the greatest common factor. Greatest common factor for 3x squared and -3x is a 3x. 3x squared divided by 3x is x. -3x divided by 3x is -1. 2x minus 2, we can factor out a 2. 2x divided by 2 is x, and -2 divided by 2 is -1. We can then factor out the repeating x minus 1. X minus 1 is a factor for each of those terms, and we factor out the x minus 1. We're left with 3x plus 2. Right? And then we'll set our factors equal to 0. Right? So we have x minus 1 equals 0, x equals 1, and 3x plus 2 equals 0. That means 3x equals -2. Divide both sides by 3. X is -2/3. All right, so we have 3, and I'll add this to your notes as well. We have 3 solutions and 3 x-intercepts because they're all real values. 5 was the one we started with. And by factoring, we got 1 and -2/3. How do we know that 5 is a factor? We can put it right here. Or 5 is a solution, excuse me. So since the remainder equals 0, x minus 5 is a factor, and x equals 5 is a solution. All right, so just add the rest of the notes to this problem. All right, we use synthetic division to determine that, yes, indeed, x minus 5 is a factor, 5 is a solution, and then we had something we could factor. Right? And we're going to learn more about solving using synthetic division and factoring in a future lesson. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.